back in 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them.
Yeah, when you hear a guy saying the name of the Lord is not important, that's exactly what he's doing, man. He's denying the Lord, right? There's no other way. Go on, brother.
And bring upon themselves swift destruction.
And that's what's going. Hey, you know what? Very soon. Yep. Yeah, brother. Very soon, that's what's going to happen, man. Swift destruction. Motherfuckers are going to start getting clipped out here. You know what they say that in the street? Motherfuckers are going to start getting clipped. All of a sudden, you see that nigga, the next day you don't see him. He's gone. He's out.
It says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
Yeah, some people are going to actually follow Yahshua. And we know this nigga. We know this nigga's full of shit. We knew him from back in the day. But we tried to tell these guys, you guys hate him. You just hate him. Okay, nigga, whatever, nigga. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
And through covetousness shall they with feigned words
all these guys popping up from back in the day, we know these dudes, man. They ain't new to us. We know these guys. Like Lahab, when he popped on the scene, we know Lahab.
We was getting on.
The anus, that motherfucker, the anus, we know that motherfucker, man. Ain't like we don't know him. We know that dude. He was shady back then. He's shady now. Yeah. I used to be in his camp. Matter of fact, when I first came in the troop, I was in his camp. Gehanus. And I left his camp to join Elder Tahar's camp. Yeah. I was in his camp. So I know, and back then, that dude would hardly show up to teach, man. I know, because I was in his fucking camp. This brother knows about Gehanus. This brother. So when we talk about these guys, it ain't no fucking hating. We know about them dudes, man. And we got no reason to lie to you. What prophet are you gonna get lying to you?
Colossians 2:16.
Oh, they can come out and say that we're lying. I'll say no, we ain't.
We ain't lying.
They hear us. They come out, well, he's lying about this and he's lying. No, we ain't lying about that, man.
But they acknowledged it. Yohana, you know, but they already set themselves up. Because we were going back and forth with Yohana. He acknowledged that he knew us. He said it earlier, yeah, nigga, I know you, nigga, I know you niggas. So they acknowledged that we know him. Okay? Like Yohana, when we were going back and forth, and we was calling the show, he acknowledged it. I cursed him out and said, listen, man, Yohana, you a piece of shit.
Well, he knew who you was.
He knew who I was.
Call the show.
You never called you.
Yep.
And then I called him out on a few things. Right? And I said, okay, nigga. I said, what about when we took the building from the drug dealers? Nigga, you was talking shit. But back in the days, you said this and that. And then on one of his shows, he came out and acknowledged it. And then he know, that's what he said, yeah, dude. That was after we did the video and messed them all up. Then he left my talk and he tried to cop a plea with me. Yeah, well, I'm going to say it. Then he tried to make Elder Tahar to be the villain. He said, yeah, that brother McCall. Yeah, I remember when you first came in the school. You was a beautiful young brother. But you got with Tahar. And Tahar poisoned you.
Hey, can I say this? Hey, you know what? Back then...
Yeah, I did poison you. I poisoned you with the truth.
I gotta say this, man.
I poisoned him with the truth.
Hey, back then,
I gave you that good poison, man.
All them guys were all against Elder Tahar, man.
Yeah.
All them top guys, they all try to demonize, even so much as King Marshall, they tried to get in his ear about Elder Tahar. And because they couldn't get him, because Elder Tahar would always get out of it, me and this brother over here, we were with Elder Tahar, so we were next in line. As a matter of fact, one time they were bringing me into council. As I was leaving the council, who's coming into council? This brother.
Well, there was a point where they even stopped bringing me to council, man, because they couldn't get me, man. I was a Teflon prophet.
And you know what we used to do? You know, we had all this bull. See, you brothers, you coming in now, you're not getting half the bullshit. Hey, I gotta say this. Yo, check this out. I know you're gonna back me on this. You brothers coming in now, you ain't getting half the bullshit that was going on in school back then.
We ain't giving you no bullshit. You ain't getting no bullshit coming from us.
Every week there was so much bullshit, man, that if you had a strong faggoty spirit, you was, man, the hell with this shit. I'm out of here. And I'm not lying to you, brothers, man. Motherfuckers bringing accusations from way out. Like, where the fuck did you come from with that shit? Hey, one time we were in a council, and a guy that's supposed to be our friend from Brooklyn.
Oh, Robert Jones.
Robert Jones.
A homosexual.
Yeah, because he was going off trying to correct this brother's woman.
Yeah.
So basically the order was to leave this brother's woman alone, which is right. Because he saw he was losing the council, He got up, man. He said, look, Lahab. At that time, Lahab was in school. He said, Lahab, I got to tell you something, man. I got to tell you this. This brother, he pointed to Elder Tar, and this brother, myself, and this brother, they call Lahab the Black Demon. They said the Central Command wasn't right. And we're sitting there like, oh, shit. Yep. And even Lahab himself, show you the Spirit of the Lord was with us. Even Lahab himself said, who said that? Who said that? Tar said that? Tar said that? That was Crush, Mo. That was Crush.
Oh, no, we squashed. I had to go pick up my wife.
Yeah.
Because he had his head stuck up. He had his head stuck up Aurora's ass.
Yeah, that's right. And so we know about controversy, brothers. We tell you about controversy, we know about controversy.
Hey, can I ask Lahab a question? Lahab, I know you watching. You did just 2 videos.
Hey, watching that dude's in the damn sarcophagus. He's in a damn coma. He's in a drug-induced coma. Sitting right next to lying right next to NATO, man. You know?
Hey, you know what? All them dudes that was coming, making Elder Tar to be the villain, they even had a saying back then. They called him the baby Hitler.
Hey, man.
No, yo, listen. They called Tar the baby Hitler back then.
Yeah.
I know, because I was right? Now, all them dudes, right? Where they at? Where are they?
Some mud mines.
If they ain't fucked in the head, they back in the world.
Hold on, where's the mud mine? Because he was one of the guys that said that.
Well, yeah, he said in the council, he said, when Elder Tahar walks in the room, I feel like swords are flying at me.
And that's how you should feel like swords are flying
Where the fuck
at you,
is
man.
it? Where
Your
is
ass ain't right, you know?
Where is it? He's the one that wanted to make kente cloth garments. He stood up one day.
Oh, that's the black, what's his guy, Felix Unger, man.
Yes.
Now you go, I've never been to his house,
I've
but
been
he got this immaculate house, parquet floors, everything all nice. And then, man, if you put down a glass of water, he'll pick it up and...
He did it to me. I was at his house.
And he'll have a dust in his back pocket, I'm serious. Yeah, dusting, man. Fucking wiping your feet off and shit, man.
Oh man, and plus he's always boasting about his wife. One of them looked like a pizza hit her face and stayed on that motherfucker. You know, she had all that bumps on her face, and he bragging about that shit.
The picture like a Nestle Crunch. I'm not even joking.
No, yeah, she did.
Nestle Crunch.
She looked just.
Nestle Crunch.
Yeah, she looked just like.
The front part is like smooth. It says Nestle, but on the back it's like the little.
That's what she looked like. That's what she looked like.
Nasty.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's a better analogy.
It was called nasty.
After looking at her face, we didn't want to eat Nestle Crunch bars no more.
Let me tell you, brother, something. Them were the biggest hoes. They be in the classroom, right?
No, you have women that come to the class. They'll have a mini skirt on with fringes on it. What kind of shit is that? You know?
Yeah, man.
High heel shoes with fringes on the damn mini skirt, man. And nobody said nothing. I used to try, just come over here. I said, what you dressing like that?
Yeah, I
said, you know what? Go home.
I saw it.
Then one of them guys, Lahab, look, tries to look, Lahab still, right? So you gotta go home.
Come back.
And then that motherfucker, Mafia, brother, you took the words right out of my mouth. Because I was about to tell her, you wasn't going to do shit.
That's another bull. Hey, at the main school, they had it like this. It was separated. They had the women on this side. They had the men on that side. Now, now notice, Friday night was Yeshaya's night. He was the entertainer of Israel. His night, nothing but women, packed. Because they would see an entertainment show.
But he would talk bad about the women, but they loved it, man.
But they loved him. Anyway, as soon as the door opened, show you these righteous sisters of Israel, right? As soon as the fucking door opened, all the women, their heads, they want to see what brother came in, what he looked like. Yeah, man. So when we tell you about the women that she's full of shit, we know, brother.
And if you sat in the offices, then they had the regular seats for the soldiers, but the officers had a section. So if you sat in that officer section, they were with him. Like, he's an officer. Like, in other words, your stock was up.
Yep. Yeah, man.
If you had some rank, your stock was high, man.
And adultery was running rampant in that school, brother. Adultery was
you know who's the fault that is Marshall and Ariyah.
Yeah.
Because they were the head men. That's why at one point we banished all the women, man.
In Connecticut,
we said no women. You women are out.
Outcasts.
And we lost dudes behind that. Certain dudes that was down, that was hardcore.
We didn't have no problem with them
They
guys.
left.
With the woman?
They fucking left, man. They left. Right?
Yeah.
Certain dudes that was hardcore. You see them on the mic and the earth vibrates and shit.
Yeah. Oh.